let me be honest, after 3 times committing suicide because of my property, it's for my kids. My kids has to have a right to shelter. It's their property. It's where these guys will bury me. I won't be buried in a cemetery somewhere else. It's where I'll be buried. Hapo ndio mimi ndazikiwa. But I was an athlete some times back, and I was doing really well. And after which I developed an injury with the groin, and it forced me to be out for a very long time. My athletics career started 2002, I think. That was when my elder brother had started competing outside the country. But though at that time I was still scared, because in 1994 I was involved in an accident, and unfortunately I broke my leg. So that time, 2002, I was a little bit scared because, well, my brother was asking me like, just give it a try. If it doesn't work out, forget about it, because it's not a must that you follow my footsteps. So that year I started training slowly by slowly, though I was still, feeling, having that scary thing that maybe my leg has not healed 100%. 2006, I joined Rosa and Associates company. 2007, you remember there was some clashes within the country, and at that time the company engaged us and asked us that we are going for training, not in the country but outside the country. So the company flew us to Namibia. We went to Namibia for like 3 months. While in Namibia, we were doing a very good training. We did a very good training because the place was nice, and we were following what was going on in the country. That is until when the late Kofi Annan came and did what he did, and everything came to normalcy. That was when we came back, and I had been booked for a race in Italy. No, in Austria. That is Austria Marathon, the first marathon. I went there, and with the little experience I had from the training, which Claudia had actually asked me to follow, and we did it. I ran very well, and I was happy because I was second place with a good time of 2:08:53, and I was happy with it. Claudio again was happy with it. I came back home. Claudio was like, now we need to resume the proper training now, because this is your first marathon and you ran 2:08:53. That means there's still room for you to perform. And I accepted because I liked the training. I mean, I had that passion in athletics that I can do much better. I can perform better than what I had done before. So we resumed the training. We did a very good training, and I remember before I went for the next marathon, that was the following year, 2008 in Rome. I had competed in some races in US, like the 10K in Beach to Beacon, where I won with a very good time of 27:41. I had ran Big 7, first place. I remember again I ran San Jose half marathon. I went to Rome Marathon. I ran Rome Marathon. I won first place with 2 hours and 7 minutes and 53 seconds. The third marathon, which was Rotterdam Marathon, that was 2009. I went there. Actually, I was thinking maybe I would run my BP, which was not what I did. I was thinking of maybe running 2:06, but it turned out that I ran 2:04:27. At that time, I was the second fastest marathoner ever in the world, after Haile, because Haile had ran 2:03:59. So I missed the world record by around 27, 29, maximum 30 seconds. And everybody was like, Duncan, you can break the world record. Everybody was happy. In fact, I was happy too, because I was not expecting to perform how I performed. Claudio asked me one question, that, Duncan, do you want to attempt the world record in Berlin the same year? That was 2009. I told Claudio, yeah, let's give it a try. It's just a question of, going back to training and giving it a try. If it works out, well, we've done it. If it doesn't work out, then we still have some more years. We can still, perform much better than that one. So during the training season towards Berlin Marathon, I had started feeling some pain in my groin. And I remember I mentioned that to Claudia, and Claudia was like, hey, Duncan, if the pain is too much, then let's forget about the Berlin and concentrate on the treatment. At that time, I was like, I want to do it. I want to break the world record. I told Claudia, no, let's go for it. If it works out, well. If it doesn't work out because of the pain, then, we can come back to the treatment, and the next year, which was 2010, we can think of doing something else. I remember I went to Berlin, Haile was there, and everybody was eager, everybody was watching, everybody was waiting for the world record, either from me or from Haile. I went there, the race was started, though the pain was still there. I remember after 20 kilometers, the pain was unbearable. So I chose not to follow the first group, the world record pace. I chose to stay behind them and see and weigh if the pain will go down, or if it doesn't go down, then I have to stop, because I didn't want to strain the injury. I remember I stopped at 30th kilometer because the pain was too much. I could not bear it, and I came home a little bit disappointed, but I knew I still had a room to perform better. I came home, we started some training, some treatment, and the pain didn't went down, because there was a torn muscle called psoas. So it had teared, and the healing process was very low. So I did some treatment the whole of 2009, the last season, until December. Though I was going for training a little bit, not with the group now, I was going alone. 2010, I remember the pain had gone down. I don't know, I just felt like the pain had gone down. So I asked the management to book me in London with Wanjiru, the late Wanjiru. And I remember I was training with Wanjiru. In fact, he used to stay in my place in Kapsaret, where I was. And we trained together with Wanjiru. And I remember I used not to sleep. I couldn't sleep. So she's comfortably sitting in my house, knowing very well that Duncan hakuna kitu atafanya. In fact, he used to stay in my place in Kapsaret, where I was. And we trained together with Wanjiru until the time when we were flying to London. When I reached 30, I think it was 31, 32, somewhere there, I stopped. The pain was too much. I didn't want to push. I didn't want to continue. So I just stopped, and that was it. So I came back home from London, and I asked the management to get me a doctor, and they organized for a doctor in Germany. So I went there, we did a number of tests, and it was costly. It was very expensive, because I remember I spent more than 1.5 million. in treatment. And finally, the doctor was like, Duncan, this psoas tissue doesn't seem to respond to the training, no, with the treatment. So what I would suggest you to do is to go back home and rest completely. So I came home frustrated. I don't have cash. 2012, I had nothing completely. No cash, nothing. 2012 was the time I chose to dispose my property. Either dispose it or exchange with a property which was of lower value than mine, so that the little cash it's on top will help me. And I remember, well, I had mentioned that to a few friends of mine, and I think one of the friends was confronted by a lady. She had heard that I was disposing my property, so she came to my place and she asked me, okay, Duncan, I hear you want to dispose your property. I told him yes, because I need some cash to treat myself, the injury, and to support me and my family. The lady was interested, and she told me she also has a property and she wanted us to exchange. I told her, where is the property? She said it's in Kimumu. So she asked me that, we can go there, see the property, and see if we can come to an agreement of exchanging the properties. I went there, I saw the property. Well, I liked it. She promised me and my lawyer that she will get the title. I remember I flew out of the country with the little cash, because her property was valued at 4 million. My property was valued at 9 million at that time. So she was to add me 5 million on top of the property that we exchanged. So during the time of agreement, she gave me 2 million. And the remaining 3 million was to be paid on a certain period as indicated in the agreement. So I remember I took the 2 million and I went to Germany for treatment. And while I was away, I could call her to ask if she has deposited the title to my lawyer's place, so that my lawyer can transfer the ownership of the property into my names. But she played cat and mouse game. She knew what she was doing. So when I came back home, I could, do a follow-up. I could call her. She was like in Nairobi, doing some job. I think it was like a workshop kind of thing, that when she gets back, she will get me the title. The lady played that tricks on me. At the same time, she was giving me the balance, the 3 million balance. So she didn't honor the agreement as it indicates. So she started giving me money in bits, because she knew I was frustrated and I was broke. So she could come with like 100,000, and she knew I would take the 100,000. At the same time, she's asking me that, I'm still in Nairobi. Once I get back, I'll go get to the title, so that we come and take it to the lawyer, so that the lawyer can facilitate the ownership, transfer of ownership. She frustrated me, because I never got the title, and for a period of like 2 years, she was playing that tricks. I'm not around, I'm away, I'll get you the title, blah 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 kind of stuff. At the same time, when she was around, she would get me like 100,000, because she knew I'm frustrated, I'm broke. I would take the 100,000 or 200,000 to keep me lie low, to keep me from not making noise. I remember she played that game for like two years, 2 years or 3 years. Around 2014, I managed to get a copy of that title, though it was in somebody else's name, not in her names as she had alleged in the agreement. Because in the agreement, she was alleging that she was the registered owner of that parcel of land. So when I got the copy, I asked her, why is it in somebody else's name? Or this is your husband. I wanted to do the search. It showed that they had secured a loan with that title. So I came back and asked her, what's going on? The title is in the bank. It shows that you had taken a loan with that title. It's not an easy thing. It's not a good thing being poor. It's not a good feeling being a beggar. She made me to be a beggar alone with that title. So I came back and asked her, what's going on? The title is in the bank. It shows that you had taken a loan with that title. And you took a loan on 21st of January 2012. And we entered into agreement on 22nd February 2012. Like 25 days before we entered into agreement, you had already secured a loan with the document. And she never disclosed that to me or my lawyer at that time of agreement. You get it? So that, only that shows that she frauded me. Because if she had said, hey, I took a loan with the document, we wouldn't have entered into agreement. I could have looked for somebody else and sell the property. So she never disclosed that to me. And she knew what she was doing. Because there's no way you're taking a loan like today and in the next 20 days you're entering into an agreement with somebody else and you're not mentioning that to him or her. It's pure fraud. So when I confronted her about the loan, she was like, no, Duncan, you know what? We had finished clearing the loan. I asked her, when? You just took the loan 25 days before we entered into agreement. When did you finish the loan? And if you had finished the loan, for you to get back your title, it will take you maximum of 21 working days you to get back your title. So what happened? It is 2015 now. You don't have a title, I don't have the title. You're in my property illegally. You frauded me off my property. She said, no, Duncan, no, there was an error with the bank, that kind of stuff. I told her, you know what I want is the title. If you get me the title, I'll leave you in peace. And at that time, she had not cleared me with the balance. So she saw that I was angry. She came with some cash just to cool me off. And she promised me that she's working on it for me to get the title. That, Duncan, don't worry, I'll get you your title. These small issues with the bank, it shouldn't, get you upset, get frustrated for no reason at all. I took her word, and she never honored me. She never honored our word that I'm working for your document. She didn't. When the property had been advertised, Kirwa came now. We had not met with Kirwa, but now Kirwa came. He wanted to know who is this guy in Jamaica, because they knew me as Jamaica, and Kirwa knew Jamaica, but we had not met. So Kirwa came, and he was like, oh, Duncan, so it's you who is in my property? I told him, yeah. We exchanged this property with another lady. So Kirwa was so open to me. She said, Duncan, we are in deep problem. The lady frauded me of this property. Even to date, that was 2015. The lady was still owing Kirwa 2.8 million. And we've already entered into another agreement. And she had not cleared Henry. the remaining balance, because she paid Kirwa, I think 1.8 million, because the property had been valued for 4 million. So the remaining money was to be cleared on a certain period of, according to the agreement, which she didn't. And what Kirwa told me that transpired was that the lady, after some time when they had entered into agreement, the lady came and asked Kirwa that, now that I didn't get the cash to clear you, why don't you be a guarantor in the bank? I take a loan so that when I get the loan, I clear you. Kirwa was like, okay, that's fine, because bottom line is he wants the money. Kirwa agreed. So they took the loan, and she never cleared Kirwa. The same way she tricked me, because when now I was, at one point I was angry. And she was like, Duncan, now that I'm not getting enough cash to sort you out as I pursue this thing, the title, why don't you be a guarantor? I get the loan, then I clear you while I do a follow-up on your title. I told her, if what you're saying is true, then I have no problem. That was her words, that Duncan, be a guarantor, I take a loan so that I can clear you your balance. I told her, if what you're saying is true, then that's fine. I guaranteed her. She took a loan. She took 8.5 million. She never cleared me the money. She kept paying me in bits. Now Kirwa is here. The property had been gazetted, advertised for sale. Kirwa told me, now Duncan, we need to get a lawyer to stop the sale, to stop the bank from selling the properties, because wakiuza sisi wote wewe Duncan nitakutoa kwa shamba, because the property is mine. Now the lady came to learn that Kirwa has come, and we've talked with him. I remember we managed to confront the lady, but she was arrogant, very rude. I was kicked out of that property. I came home kwa mama mzazi huyu. I have nothing. She's the one helping me now. Let me be honest. After 3 times committing suicide because of my property, it's for my kids. My kids has to have a right to shelter. It's their property. It's where these guys will bury me. I won't be buried in a cemetery somewhere else. It's where I'll be buried. Hapo ndio mimi ndazikiwa. She threatened me. I remember I used not to sleep. I couldn't sleep. I could wake up 3 in the morning, because that was the time I used to wake up for prayers. Wake up at 3 in the morning. I pray. Immediately after my prayer, hakuna usingizi. Nadondokwa na machozi. I mean, like, when I think of my property and what the lady is doing to me, nadondokwa na machozi. But because she knows that I don't have money to get wakili, because wakili wants $1.25 million, his fees, which I can't raise. I can't raise that much, that cash, because if I had cash, hatungefikia hata 2015. Huyo mama angekuwa ametoka kwa shamba. But because she knew that I don't have money, she knew how to play her game, and she knew that I don't have money. So alikuwa anajua Jamaica hawezi fanya anything. So she's comfortably sitting in my house, knowing very well that Duncan hakuna kitu atafanya. Can you imagine? Tume-exchange na wewe property, alafu hiyo property tume-exchange na wewe imeuzwa na mwenyewe, sio wewe mwenye tume-exchange na wewe. Alafu uko tu comfortable unaishi kwa nyumba yangu. That's ugly. I mean, something has to be done for me to get justice.